Novak Djokovic is banned from returning to Australia until 2025. Citizens of Melbourne appear to be against Novak Djokovic returning to the country for January's Australian Open. The world number 7 is waiting to learn whether his automatic 3-year ban on entering Australia will be lifted for him to compete in the first Grand Slam of 2023, but one widower has explained the upset his return would cause as he pleaded with the government to keep Djokovic out. Djokovic is currently barred from entering Australia until 2025, an automatic ban he received after being deported from the country at the start of this year. The 9-time Aussie Open champion had his visa cancelled twice, successfully appealing once and failing the second time as he was deported on the eve of the tournament. The 35-year-old now faces an anxious wait to learn whether the federal government will lift his ban so he can return in time for the 2023 Australian Open. But one Melbourne widower has issued an emotional plea against allowing Djokovic into the country despite loving watching him play. While Djokovic's saga in Melbourne was playing out in January, John Delahunty's wife, Rosemary, was in hospital with terminal pancreatic cancer and could only have one visitor at a time under the COVID restrictions. And the widower has now said that the government should not be giving him special treatment. It really upsets me, and not just for me and what my wife and I went through with all of the restrictions in lockdown, but also for the other millions of Australians who actually had to sacrifice and had to do things that they didn't enjoy, but played by the rules, he told Australia's Today show. "We did as the government and the authorities asked us to do." John said he wanted the government to stand by the decisions that were made back in January. Despite restrictions since changing to allow anyone into the country regardless of vaccination status. He added, "How can they expect ordinary, everyday Australians to abide by the rules next time when something like this happens again? I am not against Djokovic, I love the tennis and I love watching him play, but everyone has to be treated the same and no special treatment for one man."